The man inserted his finger into his arm. The blood that flowed out surprisingly turned into a chainsaw on one side, and the other side became a saw blade. It turned out this was an ability that every ghost among them possessed, but the manifested objects varied from ghost to ghost. Jack, having loved guns since childhood, so could shape his ghost blood into various firearms, but the power they unleashed astonishingly surpassed that of real weapons. This ability was unprecedented among their kind. Not long ago, they had all just entered the Ghost Academy, and the homeroom teacher announced the entrance examination, which was to reach the destination within a set time. Upon hearing this, Neil immediately dashed out, but his goal wasn't just to reach the destination. He also intended to kill the homeroom teacher along the way. However, he didn't expect that Jack would launch an attack against him. The reason being Jack wanted a one-on-one fight with him, so Neil decided to eliminate Jack first. He suddenly sliced open his arm with a finger. Then the blood on his arm instantly formed into a saw blade. This was the power of his ghost blood. Seeing this left Jack stunned. He hadn't expected Neil to control his ghost blood so freely, even though they hadn't yet been taught how to use it by the teacher. The next second, the fight was on the verge of erupting, but one of them could use ghost blood, while the other couldn't. This put Jack at a major disadvantage. Just one hit would cause him to bleed profusely, whereas his opponent would suffer only superficial wounds from Jack's blows. Not only that, Neil was far stronger than Jack had imagined, and his ghost blood made him nearly invincible. But thankfully, at the critical moment, Jack managed to save Lisa. Lisa was about to thank him, but Jack's blood triggered painful memories in her. She began panicking and apologizing repeatedly. Jack was about to tell her not to worry about it, but then he realized something was off about Lisa's state. Soon, right before him, a giant formed entirely out of blood emerged. It turned out this was Lisa's ghost blood ability, but unlike Neil, she couldn't control it freely. The next moment, the giant went berserk.